So after 200 crores of years, you get the Mahapralayam. The whole creation will be destroyed. But now and then, after a few crores of years, in the 200 crores number of times, at least 200 Naimitika Pralayams have come. A few. Naimitika Pralayam means 90% of the creation will be destroyed, only the 10% will remain. So again a new creation comes from this 10%, which is called Pradisarga. Sargascha Pradisargascha Vamsho Manmantaranicha Vamshanucharitancheti Puranam Panchalakshanam. Sarga is the first creation, Pradisarga is the second creation. After the Naimittika Pralayam, a small Pralayam which destroys 90% of the creation, a new creation will come, new civilization. All the science will be forgotten. You must have read one word of Einstein. Somebody asked Einstein, how will the Third World War work? How the war happens? What kinds of weapons and other things will be used? He said, anybody can think, but I cannot say with what weapons will the Third World War will go, but I know how the Fourth World War goes. How, sir? In the Third World War, the whole civilization, the whole science will be destroyed. So in the Fourth World War, people, if at all they fight with sticks and stones. Because there will be nothing. They have to start from the beginning. And even the Pradisarga will be like that. So, there are aeroplanes previously in the Purva Yugas, but now we have forgotten that science has become extinct by the Naimittika Pralayas and other things. Now you are, because of the development of the science, you could know all these things now. This will go, and again a new creation will come. The famous mystic person, Tuesday Lobsang Rampa, in his book, The Ancient Caves, he said, I have gone to the caves in Himalayas, the ancient caves in Himalayas, and could see the previous development of science in the previous ages. In those Himalayan caves, the aeroplanes are there, machines are there, engines are there. I saw how they work, he said. He was once previously the secretary to the present Dalai Lama. He was a person who developed astral vision. He could see the aura of the persons. He could see the astral bodies of the persons. You know, everybody will have an astral body. Everybody will have an aura around his physical body. The aura will be of 4 colors: white, black, red and yellow. If in the aura of a person, if there is white color much, he becomes a sattvic, a pure person, a sattvika purusha, sattvika vyakti. If the red color is much, he becomes a commander, a police officer, an army person. If the yellow color is much, he becomes a rich man, an Aishwaryavan, Shriman. If the black color is much, he becomes a criminal, a murderer. Generally, people will be of mixed colors. A little goodness, something badness, something like that. Some Aishwarya like that. There will be, the percentage of colors will denote. This is the actual creation of the human beings with these 4 colors, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashaha. I have created the whole world with these 4 colors. But it is interpreted, a general meaning is given. Chaturvarnya means Brahma, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. It is the general meaning given. According to Yoga Shastra, it is not this division. It is the division of these colors of the astral body, not the physical body. Simply because a person is white, he is not a good man. Simply because he is black, he is not a bad man. The colors of the astral body, it denotes the quality, the nature of the person. It's all right. We come to the main story. So, in Bhagavad Gita also, there is one thing. Before the war has begun, Krishna says to Arjuna, the armies on both sides are there standing. He says, Mayaivete nihatah purvameva nimittamatram bhavasaviyasachin. All these people, the Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Duryodhana, Dushasana, all these people are killed by me. Mayaivete nihataha. They are killed by me. Just you put some arrows, they will fall down. The war is not begun. What is this? It means he cut off their astral bodies in the astral plane. Even if you fight or not, Bhishma will fall after 10 days. In the next 5 days, Drona will fall. But you get the kirti, the name and fame by fighting with them. Arjuna has killed. I give you that fame, that's all. That is the astral bodies. So this Tuesday Lopsang Rampa, the Chinese people, knowing that this fellow is doing something, he knows something, he is a miraculous person. The Dalai Lama is knowing what we are going to do by the help of this fellow. They kidnapped him and gave him the 3rd-degree treatment to the police. His bones were broken, he was beaten, he was almost dead. His body was thrown before the Patala Rajbhavan in Lhasa. The Lamas, the Siddhapurushas who are still existing, a few people, they saw him. Oh, our person, he is a person of the Siddha cult from his previous births. He is our person, he should not die. He should not die. So they took his body. In their divine vision they saw, can we change this person, the life of this person, the jiva, into another body? Parakaya Pravesham. Somehow they could get, see, a doctor in London was going to die. With the permission of his astral mind, they made that this person will enter into that physical body. He entered, and the next day he held a press meeting. I am Tuesday Lopsang Rampa, personal secretary of Dalai Lama in this physical body. He wrote number of books, The Third Eye, The Ancient Caves, like this. Each book was sold some 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs copies. Some of you might have read. Our friend recently said, Shibhushan from Atlanta, the new telefilm has come that the Rampa now, recently he passed away a few years back, even from that physical body of that British doctor. He again entered into the body of a Nepalese person. He is now known, he is recognized as Rampa by the Siddha Lamas. Of course, this will be going on. This process is an unending process in Siddha Marga. It's all right. So the ancient science is protected in some places. Here it is, in the life of this Bandasura, the people wanted to kill him. The deities wanted to see that somehow he will die. Though marriage must be done. But how to kill Bandasura? So again they secretly assembled. The creation is stopped. What to do? How to kill this fellow? They asked the Brahma, Rudra and Vishnu. They said, we cannot do anything because the Rudra of the higher worlds above this Brahmanda has given him a boon that he should not die, he cannot die by the people of in this Brahmanda. We belong to this Brahmanda. I am Brahma to this Brahmanda. He is Vishnu to this Brahmanda. He is Maheshwara to this Brahmanda. Such Brahmandas are in number. You cannot know the number of the Brahmandas. Asankhyaga Brahmandaha. Then who can kill? The Lalita Devi can kill. Who is Lalita Devi? We never heard her name, the Devatas said. Because there was no necessity, I did not inform previously, now you can know it. There is Lalita Devi above these Brahmandas. There is one Manitvipa. So we must go there and pray to her, request her. So the important people, they have selected a committee, and this committee tried to go above the Brahmanda. Brahmanda means, Anda means egg. The egg of Brahma, the whole creation will be in the form of an egg. In this Brahmanda is there, all these lokas, Surya, Chandra, all these stars, grahas and other things. And there is a wall around this Brahmanda which is somewhere about 500 miles thickness. At some place they could see some cracks because of an Ashwadha Vruksha. From those cracks they have made it bigger with the help of the Airavata and the elephants, and they went out from this Brahmanda. About that Ashwadha Vruksha, where the cracks were there, it is described in Srimad in Bhagavad Gita. Urdhvamula madhashyakam ashwadham prahurapyayam chandamsi yasya parnani yastam veda savedavid. On the roof side, on the upper side, the wall is there. That means something like a slab, as we say. The roots of the tree are above the slab. The tree is growing down. It is the Divya Ashwadha Vruksha. Who knows the secret of this? Chandamsi yasya parnani. The leaves of that tree are Vedas. Who knows the secret of this will be a divine person with divine wisdom. Yastam Veda Saveda Vit. So they crossed this Brahmanda with much difficulty, and they were moving in that Milky Way, the Chila Samudra. Brahmandas were floating there like balls, Kamduka. They went and went thousands of miles, and there was an army camp where there was Parashambhu and Paradevi as the chief persons there. They went there. We came to see Lalita Devi. Please see that we will get an interview. He said, no interview will be granted. You cannot see Lalita Devi, no permission. He said, we have come with a specific purpose. We are in danger. We are in suffering. He said, it's all right, I know all this, but you cannot see her now. Unless you do tapas, you will not be permitted. She will not come. You cannot go. What shall we do, sir? I will give you the mantra of Lalita Devi, the Panchadasi, the Shodashi. You chant the mantra, the Parascharana. To do the Parascharana, we will give you the malas. There is mala in the hand of my wife, Paradevi. We create thousands and lakhs of malas from that. You take this, the mantra and the mala, chant the mantra, the number I have prescribed, go to the Himalayas, do the Parascharana, and then I will come to do the Homa. You know, after the japa is over, 1/10 the Shamsha Homa must be done. So they accepted. They have to accept. Without accepting, what can they do? They took the mantra, they took the malas, they went to the Himalayas, and then they meditated, they did the japa, the chanting was completed, and then they requested the Parashambhudeva to come and do the Homa. He came. Sir, we have prepared all the ingredients, the material is there, the ghee is there, the Homakunda is ready, the indhanams, the sticks are there, everything is prepared, all the things necessary to the Homa. He said, nothing doing, these will not work. Bhandasura cannot be killed by the Homa which is done with the ingredients of this Brahmanda. Because we have, the Rudra has given him the boon. Nothing in the world can kill him. If we try to create an energy through the things of this world, it will not work. Then how to do the Homa with what? He said, I will invoke the Saptamarutas from the over Brahmanda. So he invoked the Saptamarutas and he lit them with the fire from his third eye. He opened his third eye the fire has come, the fire with that, all these Saptamarutas began to burn. Then they said, sir, now the fire is there. But ahutis must be offered. What ahutis shall we offer? To get the Lalita Devi, to kill the Bhandasura, what ahutis we will do? You said that these things, the ghee and all these things are not useful, they are useless, you said. What shall we offer? He said, you cut your body into pieces and offer the ahutis, chanting the mantra with swaha. The pieces of your body. Even if they offer, you will not die. Because in Krita Yuga, people were there, asthigata prana. In Krita Yuga, in the ancient Yugas, even if the skin goes, the mamsa goes. If the asti panjara is there, the skeleton is there, people used to live with prana. They are called asthigata prana. In Treta Yuga, charmagata prana. If the skin and the skeleton is there, people used to live. In Dwapara Yuga, mamsagata prana. The flesh, the skin, the bones, if they are there, people used to live. In Kali Yuga, annagata prana. If you take food, you will live, or otherwise you will die. So this is Krita Yuga. You offer, of course it may be a bit painful, but you cut off your body and offer ahutis with your flesh. They did like that. Sir, all the flesh in our body, the skin of our body is over. Now what shall we do? You offer yourself. You jump into the fire chanting the mantra. So they jumped into the fire. They offered themselves. With the divine bodies they came out. By the power of the mantra of Parashambhu, with the divine bodies they came out. Then Parashambhu chanted the Ashtakarikas as given in the Brahmanda Purana. By chanting the Ashtakarikas, Parayana, the deity has come down. Vishwarupidi Sarvatme Vishwabhutaikanayaki Lalita Parameshani Samvidvangne Samudbhava Ananda Rupini Pare Paramananda Dayini Lalita Parameshani Samvidvangne Samudbhava Jnana Jnatru Jneya Rupe Mahajnana Swarupini Lalita Parameshani Samvidvangne Samudbhava Loka Samhara Rasike Kalike Bhadra Kalike Lalita Parameshani Samvidvangne Samudbhava Loka Santrana Rasike Mangale Sarva Mangale Lalita Parameshani Samvidvangne Samudbhava Bhandadyais Taragadyais Piditanam Satam Mude Lalita Parameshani Samvidvangne Samudbhava. There are 8 shlokas. By chanting the 8 shlokas, it is said that Lalita Devi will avatar, take her avatar, very quickly will descend. Many of you know the Lalita Sahasranama, Trishati, Ashtottara, you will be doing the Parayana, but learn this also, as it is said as the most important in Brahmanda Purana, these 8 shlokas. So the Divine Mother has come, Arunam Karuna Tarangitachim. Nratapashankusha pushpabana chapam Animadibhiravrutam mayukhairahamityeva vibhavaye bhavanim. She has come, she has descended, she has taken her avatar. All these people praised her, they made stotrams. And the Divine Mother said, I have come to kill Bhandasura. I know everything. This is time. I will kill him. Let us go. Mata, we are ready. We are ready with our armies. Then she said, no, there is no necessity of your fighting. You are tired as slaves from the last 60,000 years. There is no necessity of your fighting. I will fight. You are one. No. You see how I create. She created a big battalion of army. From her heart, the Bala Devi has come out. Like that, from the different parts, the Mantrini, the Shamala, the Varahi, the Sampatkari, the Ashwarudha. Of course, there are a few men also, the Bhairavas and other things, but the majority, 95% of the army was women, the first women army in the world, in the creation, to go and fight with a Rakshasa. So the big army of crores have moved towards the Shunyaka Nagara. The fight was wonderfully described in Brahmanda Purana. It has gone for 3 days. And ultimately, the Bhandasura was killed. Kameshwar Astra Nirdagdha Sabhandasura Shunyaka Mahapashupatastra Nirdagdha Asura Sainika. She used the Pashupatastra, the whole army of Bhandasura was destroyed by using the Kameshwar Astra. In this war, there are special astras which were never used by any other people in any other Purana. She used, that fellow Bhandasura used the Hiranyakashipu Astra. She used the Narasimha Astra. Bhandasura left the Ravana Astra. She left the Ramastra. She released. So Ramastra, Ravanastra, Narasimhastra, Hiranyakashipastra, these are not mentioned in other Puranas. Ultimately, with the power of the Kameshwar Astra, she killed Bhandasura. Some great people, some saints of the old ages, they saw that there are some mantras in the Lalita Sahasranama. In some namas, some mantras are there secretly. For example, Tatanka Yugali Bhuta Tapunodupa Mandala. Surya and Chandra are the Karnabharanas of Parameshwari Lalita Devi, earrings. The Surya Bijatshara is Haram, the Chandra Bijatshara is Saha. In the middle, the face is there. The Divine Mother is Hrim. So in that Tatanka Yugali Bhuta Tapunodupa Mandala there is a 3-lettered mantra, Haram Hrim Saha. And in that Kameshwar Astra also, the Peethadipati of Sringeri Virupaksha Peetham in Guntur, who claims as the real Sringeri Peethadipati, coming from Vidyaranya, he gave the Kameshwar Astra. From this line I derive, he said, Kama Shavara Im Hum Fat, like that. Nearly there are 100 mantras in these Lalita Sahasranama lines. So, the Lalita Sahasranama is, in that a group of mantras are there. Already there is the Panchadashi, the Shodashi and such mantras are there, and every Nama is a mantra. Shri Matre Namaha, like that. But these secret mantras also are there. So, the Bhandasura was killed and the Loka Kalyana was done. For that, Lalita Devi has come as an avatar into the world. All this was given by Hayagriva to Agastya. Agastya meditated about Vishnu in Kanchi. The Lord Vishnu appeared before him. Why have you called me Agastya? You are a Shiva Bhakta. My Lord, I am without peace. I have lost my Manashanti because I left Kasi. I have to leave Kasi on the request of the Devatas and Maharshis to crush the Vindhya Parvata. I cannot go back. So I am very unhappy. I cannot live without seeing Kasi. But I cannot go to Kashi now. To get mental peace, I have done tapas for you. When I am doing tapas, I thought, I have something, some grief is there, some sorrow, some ashanti is there for me, but by many people with their own reasons they will be suffering. How to remove this ashanti from humanity? Please tell me. Then Vishnu said, you worship Lalita Devi, everything will be done. You get the peace, you get the power, you get everything and anything. Who is Lalita Devi? I never heard. I was a devotee of Shiva, now I prayed for you, Vishnu, but who is Lalita Devi? Said then one of my rishis, one of my Amshavatara, Hayagriva is an Amshavatara. He will come and tell you the story of Lalita Devi. So the great Maharshi Hayagriva has come to him, to Agastya, and he narrated the story of Lalita Devi to Agastya Maharshi. As it is said in Brahmanda Purana, the Agastya Maharshi was the first person in this loka to know the Lalita Devi. Previously, the deities, the Rakshasas could know, but for the humanity, he is the first person. So thus goes the story of Lalita Devi. Since Lalita Devi is installed here with all the other deities, and mainly Lalita, the story of Lalita Devi we could narrate a little, a part of it today, because in Brahmanda Purana, if you want the details, days and days and days will take. So alright, somehow you do worship, do puja to Lalita Devi, you chant the mantra of Panchadashi or Shodashi and get the grace of Lalita Devi. Narayana, Narayana.